This is a demonstration of how to filter in SpatialXL and only save visible. The subjects we're going to cover is loading a shapefile, moving to worksheet, doing filtering, and then saving visible to the same or other format. First I'm going to display my spatial pane, and I would like to show this as a floating pane. Next I'm going to load my shapefile, so I simply take the SHP file and drag it onto book 1. I'm going to change my projection. We're actually working in World Mercator. And there are all my forms displayed. Next I'm going to move this into Excel so that I can work with the data in Excel, and I'm going to right click on the layer and go right down to the bottom where it says move to worksheet. So I'm going to move the ID and the form name, and I'm going to link on the ID field, but I won't move my geometry into my worksheet. I'm also going to link my data in here. If you internalised your layer, it would basically take away the shapefile in the background and make it part of the workbook, but that's not what I want to do right now. And you can also remove unused columns when you internalise as well, but that's not what we're doing right now. So I'm basically moving all the data except my geometry and then linking on the ID field to my shapefile. When you look at Excel here, here's all my forms that I've just done that with, and I can now do normal Excel functionality, for instance doing a filter. And just to show you, when I do a filter here now, I can say let's only see these forms, and if you look at my SpatialXL, a lot of the forms has now disappeared. In my layer control, I can now save these forms, only the visible ones. Let's save it to a DXF file. So I say save layer data to file, and I'm going to save it as type DXF, and let's just call it selected forms. And in here I'm going to say save visible only, so only visible forms will be saved. If I leave this option off, it will save the entire shapefile to a DXF file. Great, it's done that, and now to check that it is working properly, I can go and drag my DXF file into book 1, and if I turn off my shapefile, you can see my selected forms actually do display, and these are now from a DXF file. So there you go, that was a quick demonstration of how to take a file, put it into Excel, filter it, and only save the visible to another file format, or even the same file format. I could have saved this as a shapefile as well. Thank you very much.